This is my Pagani design Rolex Daytona homage in black and rose gold. It's my second homage after my Bond Omega Seamaster homage. Out of the box, I was prepared not to like it. It looked kind of busy and toy-like, but surprisingly I'm reaching for it more and more as my daily wear. It's smaller and lighter than my other watches of a similar design, so it's a good option when taking it for a walk during lockdown. It's black and rose gold with a black rubber strap, which makes it a fair bit lighter than the equivalent bracelet model. Here's how it looks on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. I wear anything from 34 to 48 millimeters, but I reckon this is the sweet spot for this style. The website says 40 millimeters, but I measure about 39, excluding the buttons. And about 47 lug to lug. It's good that the band drops straight down. This is actually an entirely different model to the bracelet one, just like the original Daytona. It's got a straight connection. What I love about the Paganis is the sapphire crystal at this price point. I paid about 110 Australian dollars including GST from AliExpress. This one has a flat sapphire. It's much less reflective than the dome sapphire of the Omega homage. In keeping with the original, there's a tachometer around the outside. The bezel is a very nice black ceramic. It's almost like black glass. There's a stopwatch with 60-minute dial, small second dial, and 24-hour clock. The stopwatch uses screw-down buttons. There's a date between the 4 and the 5. To use a stopwatch, you unscrew the buttons. Press the top button and the big second hand starts moving. Actually, I'd much rather see the big second hand used for real seconds and the small one for stopwatch. Press again to stop. And press the bottom button to reset. Honestly, I find the 1 hour stopwatch not that useful, especially when going for a walk. Daytona has a 12-hour stopwatch and no 24-hour clock, which is much more useful. But this seems to be how a lot of budget chronographs work. My police chronograph works the same way, although that one has a lap timer, so it must be a different movement. The lug width is 20 millimeters, which is useful because you can swap in straps from other AliExpress stores. So it weighs in at under 100 grams, which is great. The Omega homage weighs in not much more, but it doesn't seem nearly as well balanced. Of course, it's an automatic, so it's not a fair comparison. The back says Pagani design, water resistant, 100 meters, stainless steel, model PD-1664. So, final thoughts. I've dabbled with the automatic, but in the end, I think I'm still a quartz guy, just for the size, weight, and convenience. There's something about the status symbol thing of a Rolex that I've never really liked. The best thing about buying an homage is that you can go for something a little bit less recognizable. Omega, Rolex, Pagani design. Beautiful.